guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be filming this graphic little pink salmon eye with a little pop of gold in the inner corners. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, make sure to keep on watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into this video. Alright guys, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. We're going to be going in with a Sigma dark brown powder. And this has two shades. One's a little bit darker and one is going to be a little bit more lighter. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my Luxie angled brush just to brush this through my brows and fill in a little bit of the sparse areas and also define them a little bit. I'm going to be using feather-like motions and flicking it out. That way it looks a little bit more natural, and I'm really going to take my time on this to make sure it looks nice and seamless and it doesn't look like I have Sharpie brows. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this for a while. And then I'm going to go ahead and brush out my eyebrows just to blend all the powders together, the two different colors, and put the hairs in the direction I want. And then I'm going to go ahead and just use this Wet n Wild correction concealer, and I'm just going to use this to carve out the under eyes, just so they look a little bit more nice and defined. So I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer on the eyelids, and then I'm actually going to be taking a BH Cosmetic liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to start drawing out our little angle. So it's basically as if you were drawing a wing line, but instead of it going down to the lash band, it's just going to be going into your crease, which is a little bit difficult, more difficult than what I thought it was. I had to do a lot of cleaning up and going back in to make both sides perfect, but it was definitely a fun experience trying to recreate Desi Perkins' look. So if you guys want to go see her video, make sure to go check it out. She did a really cool green graphic eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and try my best to recreate that little graphic line on the other eye. So now I'm just going to be going in with a super precise little angled brush, and I'm using my favorite concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is the lightest shade they have in their range. And I'm just going to be carving out and cleaning up where the eyeliner either kind of like was bleeding or I kind of messed it up a little bit, and this definitely was a lifesaver. And this is also going to help the eyeshadow be a little bit more pigmented when we place it. But for right now, I'm just going to use the concealer to clean it up on the inside and on the outside. And also, a little side note, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway. So if you want to be part of that giveaway, make sure to like and subscribe. That way you could stay for my future video where I'm going to be explaining the giveaway rules and what's in the giveaway. So I'm going to be going into the ColourPop Chasing Rainbows palette, and I'm going to be going in with the shade Wish List, which is just this really pretty, it's like almost like a watermelon-y color. It's super hard to describe. It almost reminds me of one of the colors in Jeffree Star's Thirsty palette, but this one is called Wish List, and I'm just going to be packing this up on where we put that concealer and just trying to make it as bright as possible and trying to stay in the lines too. But I was having a little bit of fallout, so that's why I did my foundation all that less, but I just very carefully was packing it against that black eyeliner and trying to make it as pigmented and blend seamlessly. And then it was a little bit too dark, I felt, so I did go on with a little bit of Woke, which is just a little bit of a lighter pink peachy color. I went ahead and put that on. And then I'm going to be going into my foundation, so I'm just using the Wet n Wild Photo Finish foundation, and just going to be buffing this into the skin. Now I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. bronzer and blush duo, which I realized that I wasn't showing and did not show, but that is what I'm going to be using to kind of bronze up the skin, just because I am very, very, very pale. So I'm going to try and fake a tan. But I'm going to go ahead and use this to bring some life back to my face. And then I'm also going to go and stiffle that blush on and help work it into the skin the way it looks as natural as possible. Bronzing for 20 years, we're just going to go in with that blush, and we're going to be taking it on the apples of my cheeks and just blending it back towards that hairline and blending it in with that little bit of bronzer, cream bronzer that we have, and we're just going to blend it in together. That way it looks like a nice flush of color and it looks like it's coming from within and not just sitting on top of our skin. And then what I also like to do is put a little bit over the bridge of my nose, just because it kind of looks good with the freckles and stuff like that. So now we're going to be going back into that Chasing Rainbows palette from ColourPop, and I'm going to be blending a little bit of Wiggles underneath the eye, and then going in with a little bit of Feeling It towards the outer portion of my eye, and then at the very end we're going to go in with a little bit of Prism just to connect that graphic eyeliner with the bottom lash line. And then you're just going to go ahead and blend this until it looks perfectly nice and blown out and a little bit smoky and not too harsh. So now we're going to be going in one of my favorite shades from this palette, which is going to be So Meta, which is just really, really bright gold, like a yellow gold. It's so beautiful and the formula feels so amazing. So I decided just to add a little pop of color in the inner corners, just because the pink and the black were a little dark and I kind of wanted to bring a little bit of life to it, but I went ahead and popped that in. And then you can go ahead and put some mascara on. Oh, but before I did that, I actually went in with a little bit of Wiggles, just so we could blend a little bit of that eyeliner in. And just because I bronzed a whole lot, I'm going to go in with this Pretty Vulgar highlighter. This one is super gold on me, and normally I would not wear this, but since I was bronzing and you couldn't really see my neck, I figured why not, because it is a blinding highlight and it goes with their inner corner, so I was like, why not? Alright guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's look. I tried to be fun and creative. I got some inspiration from Desi Perkins' latest video. She did like a graphic green eye inspired from someone else. So I decided I wanted to do something similar to that, and I was trying to get it to be precise, like the black eyeliner, but it didn't end up happening, so I just ended up like smudging it out. But I think it looks cute. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe, turn the bell notification thingy on, and I will see you guys in my next video.